Yo, what's up? Welcome back to another Sudoku. Today I'm actually going to think about my answers. I'm not just going to try and speedrun it, so we're going to go for a better score. See how we get on. If you're enjoying the content, please remember to like and subscribe. It means a lot. Such a new channel, so any interaction is massively appreciated. Let's get going. I see water ground, poison ground. I'm thinking a lot of wag's eyes right now. A lot of whoopers. So I'll start with water ground. It's like a strangely common dual type, isn't it? Water ground, but I feel like they're all going to be pretty well known as well. And I think I'm going to go Palpitoad. It's Gen 5 though, it's still pretty well known. But I have to imagine it gets less than like Swampert and Gastrodon. Hey, the lag was killing me then. Because I had a split second where I was thinking, wait a minute, this might only be water type until it evolves. 7.6 for water ground. I don't think that's terrible. It's probably something better, but that ain't too bad. Right, then we've got Unovan ground type. Okay, so we've got Excadrill, we've got Crocodile, we've got Seismitoad again. We've got Landorus. You know what? I'm thinking Landorus is quite a smart pick, because people tend to forget the legendaries, I think. Or I'm theorizing that anyway, and we're about to find out if I'm very wrong about it. Okay. I think that's probably on the lower end. Ground types in 1 gen, I got 4.7%. I think that's probably pretty low. Which takes us to Poison Ground, which is a little bit more awkward. Makes me think of the Stunfisk. The Galarian Stunfisk, but I don't remember what type that is. So this might be a mistake in terms of the score. But I think I've got to go Clodsire. I can't think of anything else unless I'm right about the Stunfisk form, but I could be wrong. Ground Poison Clodsire. 33%. Okay, so if there's 3 options, I've done fine. If there's more than 3, I've not done as well. Guess we'll have to wait and see. Right, then we've got any water monotype. There's a lot of those. There's a lot of fish in these games. I'm tempted to go like Fione or something. That's quite out there, isn't it? It's not as out there as some though. No, you know what? I actually am going to take that because while it is like a mythical, it's not going to be something that comes to mind, I don't think. I think everyone's going to be trying to think of the most obscure fish. So I'm going to go with a cheeky Fione. 1.3. Okay, I think that's probably around the middle. Maybe on the better side just. Right, then we've got a monotype from Unova, so any monotype from Gen 5. Maractus kind of comes to mind immediately. But I've played a lot of these, and Heatmore seems to always score really highly, and I think there's a certain level of obscurity that now scores really high because everyone sort of remembered them over time. Something like a Drudagon, maybe. Quite like that pick, actually. 1.4. Sure, that's not terrible. Again, it's only from 1 generation that you could pick anything from, so I don't think that's going to be bad at all. Right, and then we've got poison monotypes. Any poison monotype. My head immediately went to Gulpin. It's quite irrelevant, but my head went straight there, which makes me feel like it's not a good idea. Just assuming my head works the same as everyone else's, which it definitely doesn't. I've learnt that much. Man, I'm being assessed for autism. My head definitely doesn't work the same as everyone else's. You know, I'm going to listen to that. I'm going to think my brain is a bit funny. Gulpin ain't going to be that popular. Oh, it is. That's popular. Yeah, no. My bad. That ain't a great score. Oh, and it brings us to the final row, which is a very open row. Just final evolution, water, Unova, poison. My head went straight to like anything that got an additional evolution added, something like Politoed. Also, if you remember the Poliwag line when you're going through this grid, I suppose you've got 2 options there. So it does split the vote. Oh, say something else that evolves. Urshifu. Urshifu evolves from Kubfu, right? That seems like a pretty cool answer. Yeah, do it. Oh, 2.2. Damn, a lot of people had the cool idea then, right? That brings us to any final evolution from the Unova region. I don't believe there's any older Pokemon that got added evolutions in Unova. Which is typically where my head goes, like Politoed being added, I feel like it makes them a little bit more forgettable, especially in the region categories. Maybe I'm wrong though. I probably am wrong, because it's always been really iconic and exciting when an old Pokemon gets a new evolution. Let's just think of some silly bugger that no one likes. Like Vanillux, which I do like. I'm not hating on the ice cream Pokemon. But I know it's not the most popular. 2.4, that's actually probably really good. I will take that. Also, I'm getting a lot of my Pokedex done today. 5 new Pokemon, that's what the little silver icon means. Because this does save every guess you've ever made. Right, to finish off, we've got Poison Final Evolution, which I promise I'll do a bit better on than the Gulpin answer there. And this could be a dual type as well. So something like a Venusaur, obviously that's very popular, but if I can think of something else that's got poison as secondary typing, maybe a Grafaiai. I'm going to type that in because I always forget stuff after I say it, so I'm just going to keep my best answer so far on the screen. Toxtricity as well, that comes to mind. Grafaiai maybe has a little bit of recency bias. I've got one that I think is a good idea. God, even just searching Tox brings up Toxtricity as well. Oh, it has 2 forms, Toxtricity. Okay, I was actually about to go for Toxapex, but Toxtricity having 2 forms does change my mind. Because whoever remembers Toxtricity has 2 to pick from, so let's go with that. Oh, 2.7, that's probably still quite high. Huh. So my uniqueness score is 62 for the day. The most unique score so far today is 38. So I didn't do very well on that, but I got better than the score average. Not everyone finishes these grids, obviously. Right, let's have a look then at these answers. I didn't put any of the most commons apart from Clodsire. Nidoking, Nidoqueen. God, that's silly. I was kind of doing that one thinking there's something obvious here that I'm missing. But it wasn't Galarian Stunfisk, so good job I didn't do that. We've got ground types from Unova. I picked Landorus, which is the best answer. Yeah, people just don't always think about legendaries. It tied with Golurk, which is funny to me. Bloody hilarious. Groundwater, Marshtomp at the bottom, then Mega Swampert. Okay, but I didn't score too much higher with Palpitoad, so we're yet to see where I really messed up. Though Clodsire is a good 10% of it. Okay. Monotype Water, Squirtle at the top. Oh wow, there's really not many. Wait, what? There's oh, it... Okay. The bar gets smaller if you scroll. That makes a lot of sense. So there's Fione. About halfway down, unless this gets even smaller, which it does. 0.4 at the bottom there, Kingler. Incredible how a Gen 1 Pokemon could be at the bottom of a category like that. Well, there's Inteleon right there. And then we've got Monotype from Unova. Again, there's going to be a lot of these. Let me just scroll down quickly. There's Druddigon. It goes all the way down to 0.4 with Mienshao. I absolutely love Mienshao. Definitely could have got that. I mean, I could have got any of them if I, you know. It's not about knowing the Pokemon, it's about figuring out what's going to score the least, I guess. My way of trying to ensure that you know I know about Pokemon. Taking a hit to my pride looking at some of these answers. Okay, there's Muck at the top of Monotype Poison. There's Gulpin, way up there. Saw that one come in. Oh, hang about, there's not actually that many. There's really not that many. If I'd remembered the Nidoran line, I'd be doing a lot better today. That's all I can say, really, about this one. And I didn't put Garbodor because Unovan Poison type was already there. Wait, was it? No, they're next to each other. Well, that was silly, wasn't it? Okay, the bottom row, the very open row. Final Evolution Water, Blastoise at the top. What you'd expect, really, isn't it? Oh, Urshifu's right up there. That's wild to me that so many people thought the same. I have forgotten the other answer I was giving. Oh, Toxapex. Oh, that was for poison. Did I say another answer for water type? Maybe I didn't. Or maybe I did, and I'll watch this back and get really annoyed. Oh, it's Politoed. There it is. 1.4. Final evolution, Unova. Vanillux is right up there again. That's unfortunate. Whimsicott at the bottom, then Scrafty, Ferrothorn. Okay. Problem is, nothing in Gen 5 is irrelevant to me. It's my favourite Pokedex of any generation. I struggle to kind of distinguish between the more popular and less popular designs there. Grafaiai is all the way up here. I did good avoiding that. Toxtricity is there. It is still above Toxapex, unless I pick the other one. Fortunate. And there's Galarian, Slowbro, and Slowking at the bottom there. Right, thank you so much for watching. Bit of a longer video today because I wanted to give it a proper go, see how well I could score. The answer is not very well. But let me know how you did in the comments if you did play this day at all. And I'm a bit out of sync with the days because I'm kind of scheduling uploads at the minute to try and get a decent amount of content out there. If you enjoyed the video at all, please consider liking and subscribing. It's a massive help. It's a brand new channel. And it makes me feel good to see the numbers go up, but, you know, maybe that's a me issue. But yeah, thank you for watching. Peace.